Hello, everybody. So, oh, Scrappy's leaving. Scrappy and I, we're going to show you all some stretching, particularly that you could do for the digestive system to help stimulate the intestines and get things moving. So, this could be used if you are experiencing any of the symptoms of indigestion, um, or perhaps maybe in the morning or in the evening or before or after a meal. So, we are going to be, you could do this in bed if you wanted to. I'm going to be using the mat, but do what feels comfortable for you and adjust as you need to. One of the biggest things that we want to do is try to down regulate that central nervous system so that the digestive system can actually relax. When they talk about rest and digest, they're not lying. It's a real thing, and we have to down regulate that central nervous system so that the digestive system can do its job. Okay, so if you're ready, we're going to come down into lying on our backs. So again, making sure that the head and the neck feel really, really relaxed. If you feel the need to put something underneath your knees to make yourself more comfortable, go for it. And the first thing we're going to do, again, just making sure the hips feel okay. I'm going to place both hands just on my belly. And then settling in, I'm going to take a nice deep inhale, trying to fill the belly with air. Hold for a couple of seconds and then exhale. Good. And again, fill up that belly with air, inhaling. Hold and exhale. And again, big inhale in. Hold and exhale. And then one more time. Nice deep inhale, fill up that belly. And exhaling out. Beautiful. Let's take one knee into the chest. So a couple of things you can do here depending on your flexibility. If you needed to, you could have a stretching strap underneath the knee to hold that in. You can also use a dog leash, a necktie, anything that'll wrap around. Sometimes I've used the tie off of my robe. That could work too. If you have sore knees, make sure that you're finding a place to hold that knee in that's not going to be painful. So again, we're going to take a nice deep inhale and exhale that out. And one more time, nice big inhale. Beautiful. And exhaling. Good. Slowly release that knee down, bringing the other knee into the chest. Get comfortable, just sink into that stretch. And again, big inhale in. And exhale that out. One more time, fill that belly with air. And exhale. Beautiful. Okay, so gently put that foot down. We're coming back to the other side, so a couple things you can do here. If you want to, you can grab either putting the strap around. I'm just going to hold. I'm not going to lengthen this leg too much. I'm going to hold that knee into the chest again. But if that's uncomfortable, you can stay right here and work through that position. So just gently pulling down into the chest, sinking into that stretch. And again, big inhale up, filling the belly with air, and exhaling out. And one more time, inhaling and exhaling out. Good. Bring that foot down. place that foot back down on the ground. Same thing on the other side. You can either bring the knee in or bring that up a little bit, and I'm just pulling gently that knee down in towards the tummy. And again, big inhale. And exhaling out. Good. And one more time, big inhale, filling the belly with oxygen. And exhaling out. Nice work. I'm going to bring that knee down, and then I'm going to bring the other knee in to meet it. So we're just bringing both knees into the chest, and again, if you need that stretching strap underneath, you could be holding it underneath. And then I'm just going to rock my knees side to side. I want you to just let everything go. Rocking side to side, just tuning into the body. And then I'm going to change just a little bit. So I'm going to come center again. I'm going to rock to the side, and I'm going to do little tiny circles with those knees. So I'm bringing them in towards the chest, and just the tiniest little circles, just guiding that with my hands. So just massaging sort of and stimulating that digestive system. And thinking about your breath, make sure those circles are just really small. And we're going to go the opposite direction. Little tiny, tiny circles. Your time. And just breathe into it. Exhale as you draw those knees in. Inhale. And exhale. Try a couple more little circles. Good. Excellent. Bring that back to center. Bring those knees, just naturally let them fall apart a little bit, and just give them an extra little hug in. Deep inhale. And exhaling out. Beautiful. Let one foot come down to the floor, and the other one gently coming over to the floor. We're going to do a little stretching through the low back and the thoracic spine. So I'm going to bring my arms out to the side, wherever you feel comfortable. If you have back issues, I really want you to listen to your body on this one. I'm gently going to let my knees come over to one side. Now, if you need to put a pillow underneath there so that you only go down so far, I want you to do that. So I'm just going to let them gently drop over. Let yourself sink into that stretch, relaxing. Deep inhale. And exhaling out. And again, deep inhale. And exhaling. Very gently, bring one knee up, and then bring the other one up to meet it. And the same thing, we're going to bring those knees gently down to the side. Nice and slow, go at your own pace. This is where you might get some gurgling starting to happening in the tummy. That digestive system is starting to wake up. Find that comfortable spot. And then again, inhaling. And exhaling out. And again, big inhale. And exhaling. Very good. Let's bring one knee up. And bring the other knee up to meet it. Good. Bring those arms back down by the side. We're actually going to roll over to one side. Doesn't matter which one. So very gently. And I'm going to press myself up. Just take your time. And I'm going to come over into tabletop position. if you find that this position is really tough on the knees, you could put some pillows underneath just to protect the knees. Again, finding a position that feels good for you. So into tabletop position. So from here, we're going to take a nice deep inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to press up towards the ceiling. Draw the belly button in and press the spine up towards the ceiling. Good. Bring that down, relax it. Back to neutral position. So nice big inhale. And as you exhale again, pressing that spine up towards the ceiling. Letting that head drop. Breathe normally. And come back to neutral position. We're going to walk the hands forward and come back into child's pose position. You may have to play with this a little bit, so you might want your feet a little bit further apart, hips a little further apart, but find that position that works for you. You don't have to come all the way back if that feels tough on the knees. Come back to where you feel comfortable. So find that little sweet spot and just hang out there. And big inhale in. And exhaling out. Beautiful. Bring that back up to tabletop position. And again, inhaling. Exhale, round that spine again. Dropping that head. Good. Back to neutral position. And then we come back again into child's pose. And don't forget to breathe, inhaling through the nose. And exhaling. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to come down onto my tummy. So if that is not a comfortable position for you, find another position that might be good. We might want to flip back onto your back and do those knee stretches that we did before. So I'm just coming down onto the tummy. So placing my hands out to the side, just down beside me, I'm going to press up and just into a little bit of a stretch. Now, if you're quite used to this, you can come up a little bit higher, but again, watch your back. So we're just stretching up a little bit. Stretching through that digestive system. Come on back down. So inhaling. As you exhale, press up just a little bit. Doesn't have to be big. And again, watch your spine. Good. Come on back down. Good. Inhaling one more time. And exhaling. Come on up. Good. Bring that back down again. We're going to press ourselves back up. This takes a little bit of upper body strength. And we're just going to come one more time back in a child's pose position. Think about that breathing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling. Good. Okay, so what we're going to do next is actually on our backs again. So we are going to do just a really, really gentle massage for the digestive system. So we're going to start, the large intestine runs from the right side up and over and down to the left. So we're actually going to use just the palm of our hand, the base there, or your fist, and just gently we're going to massage up to below the rib cage, over to the left, down to the left hip, and then back over to the right. Okay, so just really nice and gentle. We're just seeing if we can move some things along in there. So again, get really comfortable. I'm going to bend my knees so that back are really in position. So starting with the heel of the hand at the right side, just at the hip bone. We're going to come up just underneath the rib cage and then sliding that hand over to the left and coming down towards the hip. Go at your own pace and then back over to the right side. Good. Again, bringing that up to underneath the rib cage, traveling over to the left. Good. Down to that left hip and back over to the right again. We're going to do that one more time. So massaging, coming up, just sliding up underneath the rib cage, over to that left side, down to that left hip, and then again over to the right side. And then one last thing, we're going to do circles. And I'm going to move up as I go. So starting at that right hip bone, I'm going to move up, little tiny circular motions. Don't press too hard, just nice and gentle, up to underneath that rib cage and then over. So walking those fingers over to that left side, just underneath that rib cage. Just go with pace and just breathe normally. Come on down, left. The abdomen to that right side. We're going to try that just one more time. So starting at that right hip bone, gently massaging up underneath that rib cage and then over to the left side. Just nice, gentle massaging. You don't want to press too hard. Keep breathing. To that tip bone. Good. And over again when you're ready. Come on over, following the lower portion of that abdomen. And over to that right hip bone again. And then both hands. And just in that same circular motion, right to left, I'm going to do some nice circles, just massaging that abdomen area. Inhaling and exhaling. And inhale again. And exhaling. And just bring those arms down. Continue with your breathing. And I want you to just spend a moment and tune into your body. And let's be grateful for what our body does for us every single day. Inhaling and exhaling. Remember all of the amazing things that our body does every single day from the time we get up until the time we lie back down in our beds. Let's be so grateful for that. Let's be kind to our bodies. Let's treat it with love. And just tune in and listen to what it's telling you. And when you're ready, you can roll up or roll over onto your side and press yourself up nice and slow. And we're just going to come center to whatever position feels good for you. Good. And one more big inhale. And exhaling out. Good. So I hope that your system feels so much more calm. I hope that you're able to tune into the body and listen to what it's telling you, because if you do, it will tell you. We just have to slow ourselves down enough to listen. Okay, have a fantastic day, everyone, and I hope you found this helpful.